How's it, guys? Welcome to my home studio. My name is Kelly, and on my channel I like to share planner videos, recipes, crafts, DIYs, mixed media, happy mail-in hauls, and sometimes I will throw in a lifestyle video. So if any of that sounds appealing to you, I hope you do consider subscribing to my channel. So this is my Hobonichi A5 size day free. That is what I decided to use. And I'm just going to try it for my YouTube planner exclusively because I wanted more room to write. And I did a whole video of how I set this up. Very simple, but it's decorated basically. And I put a few things, so I'll just quickly show you. This is the Holbein Cake Color for Sumi painting set off of Jet Pens. And I've used this quite a bit. I've had this for at least 3, I want to say 4 years now. I have my trusty just spray water bottle so I can mist the paints and the watercolors. I just pulled a simple mop brush. This is a silver oval. And some scissors. An eraser that's happens to be electric. I've had this for like 5 years. And a ruler, and number N45 in my Tombow drawing pen. Brush pen, excuse me. I always use my Tombow mono drawing pen, so it's just always on the tip of my tongue. And then I just have a KuraToga pencil. This is the Cinnamoroll one from Jet Pens. I got in the summer, I believe. And then a Pentel Touch brush pen in gray. I also pulled this gray StayzOn Ink. So this will be my first time using this. And a couple of stamps. This is from Hobonichi website. This one is a Cocoa Daisy. A Planner Society one. This is actually from my very first Planner Society kit. And what made me take the plunge, because look at that. Actually, it was the Fox, but they came in a set of like 5 or 7 of these itty bitties, so I would never use this one. So this is for hot cocoa or coffee, as you like. I have a tiny set from Studio Calico I got a few years back. And another one from Studio Calico. These are not named, but it's a winter stamp set, clear set, as it were. I think this was a freebie, pretty sure. I love the mittens, so. And this happens to also be from Studio Calico. This is the Jasmine Jones Big Date Set stamp roller. And then I just have a sticky notepad from Planner Society that I have some notes on. So, let's get started, shall we? And I set this up super cute to inspire me. I have my pencil board in its regular spot. And then I actually added in another pencil board. I think this one was from last year. Just because if I want to watercolor and whatnot. And then another one I put on the other side. So that can just be out of the way for now. And then I made this paper clip to save my spot a couple years ago. It's a little tree. And I added some foam backing and a button. Cute. I found this in my chair, in the crevice of the chair a couple days back, so I thought, that's so cute, I missed it, so I wanted to use it. Okay, now, I was going to do something completely different, and then I got my inspiration from Mandy Lynn Plans. I will link her channel below to do this spread. Now, I've done a couple different spreads in my Happy Nietzsche Happy Planner, doing Dutch doors. And I think that's around the first time JoJoza introduced herself to me. So, yeah. that was one of the first Dutch door sets. But in any event, Manny Lynn Plans did a Dutch door set in her hobo, so I'm totally inspired by that. So all I've done in advance is pull all that stuff, and then I counted the boxes up and down and from side to side, and I wrote that down here. And I was going to do something a little different on the side, but there are 36 boxes, because this is a grid, up and down, and then, I mean, there's 46 up and down and 36 across one page. So 36 times 2 is 72. So you have 72. So I'm going to lay my boxes out across here because it'll give me more space to do that. And that way I'll have a full weekly spread, as it were. So, okay. Now, I'm a little leery of doing this. I'm not gonna lie. But because it's book bound, that's the only reason I'm leery. But I'm gonna do it. I was intrigued by it, and so I'm just gonna go for it. Wish me luck here, you guys. Alright, now I have 2 sheets that I'm gonna do this to only. Hopefully, it'll work. And I brought you down a little closer. I'm going to try to do this as straight as I can. Okay. If it'll focus on it, hopefully. I'm filming much later in the day than what I normally do, but so the light is very different. Okay, moment of truth. I'm doing it. Oh, Lord. And it's only because this is book bound that, you know, I feel the way I do. Yay! And I don't want to mess it up. So, hopefully I did it right. Alright. Then out this comes. And I'm not a ripper off quickly of the Band-Aid because that hurts people. But I like to hope that it's taut, like so. And then, oh Lord, I'm ripping the other side. Okay, so that ripped slightly. I think I'm going to cut that along the crease because this is actually on a sew line. Because these books are hand sewn and then glued together. So, just so happens to be at a sewing mark. Okay, I think we are golden now. I'm sure glad I was doing it slow. Okay, guys, so I'm going to save these because I can use them for scratch paper. Full on big into that. Okay, so now we just have one itty bitty boo-boo. I'm okay with that. And in case I forgot to say, I counted 10 lines down. Okay? And there's 1, 2. Now I kind of like this little lookbook here. This action going on here. So I'm going to try something different. Just to see how it is. And I've counted out 9 squares. And I put a itty bitty pencil mark there so I wouldn't mess it up. Okay? So I've done that. Woo! And how, guys? Okay. And let's just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I did it right. So far, so good. I need a little bit more space there, I think. So I'm just going to cut in a wee bit more. Just so I can turn the scissors, you know. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Plus, of course, I haven't eaten, so I'm a little shaky. What else is new? I'm going to have to fold that because it's just flopping up. Okay. And I want to cut straight. I should have put my glasses on. Okay, I think we're golden. And I will keep this also for scratch paper, because it is the beautiful Tomoe River paper, as it were. Okay? Now, you see that little boo-boo there? It came clean off of that. So, what I'm going to do, and this will cut into March, is I'm just going to put a piece of tape on it. Okay. Just so it stays secure. I think this is Scotch tape. It's not even clear tape, but that's cool. Anyway, and good to go. Okay, so, okay, that worked. That worked out. Okay, so here is my little part that I cut. Here and here. So, so we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday on one sheet. And then the days of the week will go at the tippy top, as it were. I think that's cool. Yeah? So I just have to remember when I write this in, and I'm going to put a little pencil mark there to write my days of the week below that portion on that side, and then I can erase it. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Okay, we're in it now. We're in the thick of it, as it were. I'm going to remove that too for now. All right, so what I had decided on was to make these boxes. Each box is going to be 10 boxes, and then I'll have 2 left over. So I'm going to use this Tombow for that in a ruler. Okay, let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's where it starts. According to my measurements. Yeah. Okay, cool. Golden. Now, I think once you do this several times, it'll be less nerve-wracking than the very first time. You know what I mean? But so I am going to mark out, hopefully neatly. I'm just going to go from that point to that point. And then from I do want this straight, so that's why I'm being so precise. And I hope my head is not in the camera. Okay, from this point at the edge of the grid to the other edge of the grid, not on the in-betweens or on the flap there, okay? So, oh, let's do the top too. That'll make it look finished, I think. You know what I mean? That will look better. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Definitely recommend a ruler though for this. Okay, sweet. And then the same thing over here on this side. The first time is always slow going when you're trying something new, but I could not resist the temptation to try this. I love the Dutch doors, I just do. I like them in my Happy Nietzsche, and I think I'm gonna like them in my Hobonichi. How much fun. Okay, let's close our boxes. When I do my bullet journal, I always use, well, not always, but normally I use a ruler for that too. It is a lot more work doing it that way, but it just looks so neat. You can't resist. Now I've gone slightly over on the side at the top there, but that's alright. My aim is for it to look good, but I'm not worried if it doesn't look perfect. I'm not type A like that. Nothing wrong with it if you are, but I don't worry about those minor things personally. Alright, now hopefully I'll get my boxes right for my days of the week. So, we're going to do 10, let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oh, that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I pulled out my jelly roll and my Uniball Signo, so I'm actually going to wipe that out as best as I can, because I want it to, there we go, be the box for the days of the week. And then I decided that on either end, so Monday and Sunday, those are going to be 11 boxes, and everything else will be 10 boxes, since there are 72 total. And that's how I'm going to do it. I don't even think I have a whiteout runner handy, do I? I haven't used one. Here's one. Okay, cool. Trusty old Bic to the rescue. Oh, Lord. I haven't used this in so long. So. But, I mean, with the first time you're doing something, you know, you're going to make boo-boos. Especially something like this. Even as much as you plan it out. So, I'm okay with that. Alright, let's figure out how this rolls. Okay, it's working. It rolls that way. because that is just not enough whiteout coverage, as it were. This is not good. There we go. There we go. A little bit. Oh yeah, that's why. It's because my other whiteout, I had to take the whole thing apart. I think it's whiteout. And it needs to be repaired. Oh, okay. Here's what I use. I have another Tombow Mono 2-way. There. That works so much better. My friend here locally, she turned me on to these. But I don't have as much luck with these. Because if you're not careful, it'll come right off the runner. You know? Like it almost just did. Okay, so we're hopefully I'll have white out everywhere. Hopefully that and those will work on there. And I'm leaving this in the video because, you know, not everybody is perfect, and it's okay to learn from your mistakes, and that's how I see it, you know. So we're just going to make this one foul swoop. Okay? At least this go around. And go from there. Now, if I do it again, I could change my mind and do it a different way, but this is how we're going to start. All right. So then, let me move. Uh-oh. I need to get rid of some fluff. There we go. Do not want to rip this. Okay. All right. So, 11 boxes on this side. And if you are sticking with me, I appreciate you. I think this is going to be cool. But it is a little struggle at the beginning when you're doing something new. Right? Okay. And then my little faux pas there. My little boo-boo, as it were, is fixed. Okay. Oh, do you guys hear the woodpecker? There he goes. Always forget about him until he starts pecking the wood. I live in a very foresty neighborhood, so. Okay, so that looks good, relatively speaking. Now, where is my marker lid? Okay, here it is. Alright. So far, so good. And we're going to keep on going. Okay. So now, and there is a boo-boo there because I must have leaned on it. I'll just cover that up too. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of the week. Now, you can go in with stickers, with stamps, hand lettering, any way you want in that section, you know. So for this section here, this is going to be my full days of the week here, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday here. Okay? Let's just see if my stamps fit on there. I have some really cute ones that I use for different things. And I have a video that I will be letting loose on how I made these. My little stamp blocks. Okay, that's Friday, Thursday, hopefully Wednesday. Why does that look bigger? Oh, okay, so that's Sunday. I'm going to have to label these too, I think. Okay. Now, these look a little big for the box, so I think I'll go with these. So that's Saturday, Friday, Thursday. Okay, that is what I will use. I will use the abbreviated ones. This sure is handy too. Okay. Okay, guys. Now, I've had to take a slight detour here. I did this off camera just to make it easier. I just pulled out my brother Home and Hobby P-Touch label maker, and I made labels for my stamps because I just couldn't tell what was what on it. So, now, I wish I didn't. I already had the clear labels on here, but I do have like pink and green backdrops, but at least I'll be able to read that easier. So I've done that. And now we can get back to planning. Yay. Oh, Lord. Okay. And I also rearranged some stamps on here. So now I decided to pull out my black StayzOn jet black instead of the gray. Enough new everything, because I've never used the Dove Gray, and I just tested it and it looked a little light. So I know what this looks like. So I'm just going to use my jet black. And I also pulled out my Tim Holtz craft mat so I don't stain everything and everywhere. Okay, so hopefully I can get this relatively straight. Now I can go above the box, I think. And I'm tempting fate, but that's okay. I'm going to do it. Hopefully I'll get a good image. Sweet. Okay, 1 down, 6 to go. I'm not the perfect stamper, so it is hit or miss sometimes. That's just the nature of how it is. So, that looks pretty good over the top of that. Tuesday looks sweet. Sharp image. Okay, Wednesday. hopefully I can keep up the same momentum for all of them. Not too shabby. And incidentally, in case I didn't say in this video, these are one of my favorite stamp makers. I love Ellie Edwards stamps and I love Studio Calico stamps. Those two are my favorite stamp makers ever. And so these are Studio Calico. Pardon me, Studio L2Es. Now this whole box is Thursday, but it's on 2 pages. I'm going to try my best here. I hope it works. Not too bad, because I went on both sides of the page there. And that looks relatively good. Alright. Friday is up next. I want to make sure for sure, though, that I get enough ink on there. Okay. Friday. Saturday. Yeah, that is much better with it labeled, because it is hard to see through the clear stamps once you've inked up on them. So that way I can just quickly do it. Now I might change this to one of the pink or green backdrops or whatever later, but this is good for now. Just to make it even easier. Alright, Saturday looks sweet. Okay, and last but not least is Sunday. Okay, that looks really good. Okay, so I'm happy about that. And Thursday even doesn't look too bad, because I did go on the crevice of those 2 pages, so. And then I do have a stamp that says this week, so I am going to use it right here. I hope it's not too big for this spot, but I'm going to try it. If not, I have my whiteout. I think that's a good size. For this section. Just so happen to have it. Didn't pre-plan any of this, just counted my boxes before this video. Ooh, la la, mon chéri. That looks good. Okay, I'm happy about that. Whew. I was sweating bullets over this, I'll tell you what. You know, because this is so out of my comfort zone, even cutting up my Hobonichi, you know what I mean? So, just put it there for now. Okay, so that part is done. And then, let's see, I do want to hand letter a little. Now, I can't talk during this part, so if you want to fast forward, by all means, please do so. So, and with this here, that is my border, so I know, and I can actually go ahead and erase my little pencil marks. This is a fun little eraser. I got it so long ago off of Amazon. But now I know I have to go in between here and here. I'm going to put 2 pencil boards behind this, actually, because I have stuff back there, and I need a nice surface. And by the way, if you haven't watched any of my videos, I learned how to hand letter by taking Johanna's course here on YouTube. So if you are interested, she is linked below. because I do like to support my friends, as it were. Okay. So I'm going to put Monday here. And by the way, I like to do my letters bouncy a lot, so that's why it's not all one, and that's intentional. All I've had is coffee today, and I am starving. It's like 5 o'clock. Okay? I'm starving. And I'm saying that because if my hands are shaky, that is why. Because I seriously need to eat. Just, you know how you get busy and you don't eat? It's one of those days. Okay, that looks pretty. Let's bring you down a little farther, closer, I mean. So you can see better. That looks pretty, right, guys? Not too bad. But I had the best teacher ever, as it were. Okay. How many boxes did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to do my thing. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, sweet. That looks pretty good. I like the gray. It's going to rub off on the other page. So I'm just going to take out my heated craft tool, and give it a little hair dryer action. Okay. This is fun. I love hand lettering, you guys. I highly recommend learning if you don't know. Oh, Lord. I was abbreviating it. Okay. Executive decision. I tell you what, though, with all this whiteout, I feel like my hobo is getting well loved right from the jump. Okay, I really do need to eat. I was spelling it right. What is wrong with me? Okay, that looks cute. Just like to clean it up a little bit. Especially doing it over the whiteout. Okay. Thursday. Okay, loving it. There we go. I really like the bouncy. Okay, and then Friday. Cute. Now for the cleanup. I highly recommend eating before doing hand lettering. It's just easier. And then your hands won't shake. Okay. Now the other pages are going to be a little tricksy because I only have up until this little circular point that I put here. And I'm going to just do the best I can. Because I'm putting Saturday and Sunday here. Now, do I have enough room just by the hair on my chinny chin chin? Barely. Now, a lot of my transitions are off, but, you know, I'm hoping with all the practice to get better. So we're okay. That looks so cute. I love it. Not bad at all. Okay. All right. Yay! That turned out so cute. Alright, now I think I want to just do a little bit of watercoloring. Get some of the stuff out of the way. And like I said, I like this part, so I think for now, at least on this spread, I am going to leave that little bottom part hanging there, as it were. And I'm just going to add some color. Basically a flat wash. Just a little touch to the bottom. I don't know what colors I'm going to use, but this side looks good. And that's why I picked this brush, because you can cover a lot quickly. Okay. So I'm going to dry it and I'll bring you folks back. Okay guys, so the next thing is if you were not familiar, this is actually a wooden box, so I went ahead and I had to clean that. I forgot. And so I just took the paint out and did like that, because it will warp the wood. Okay, so I've done every page, and I like to layer it and do like that. So I did not clean my brush or anything. And then I just want to add a little bit more color. Just like this. See that? I like to dry in between layers. It just gives it something special. And I'm no expert. I just like to play with my things. So I'm just learning. And I've been doing this for about a year, you know. But I don't have any formal training and I haven't studied it. Oh, the other thing is you should remove this because it will, this dryer is hot and it will warp that, as you can see. The boards. And I don't want to ruin them. So I just do that, and then I dry in between each layer. So I'm going to finish the rest, and then I'll bring you folks back. Okay, and since I have my paint out, I am going to go ahead and do, I'm actually going to go do December in the same way, and January. Just to give it some, oh, baby, interest, as it were. Okay? Just like that. Just as simple as that. And then I'll bring you folks back. Okay, guys. So this is how it turned out. This is December over here. And then this is January. Okay, so I just wanted to give it a little something. And get back to it over here. I think I'm going to use this big, huge date stamp first. Okay, this is set up for the 2nd, which is Thursday. I've never used this before. It's about time, because I've had this for... Shoot. I got ink all over me on my pink hoodie. Oh, wah. So... Oh, Lord. Okay, whatever. I'll deal with that later. Okay, so this is huge. Hopefully it'll turn out. I think I'm going to go down here, actually. Thursday. Oh, cool. That turned out sweet. Better than I thought. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp all that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided on these itty bitties and you'll see what they are. They are from this set right here. And I decided to use the mittens as well as the snowflake. So, just going to go in just like that. And add a little touch here and there just to have a little bit of interest on the page. Although I do find this very interesting myself. Okay, and then I'll bring you folks back and I'll show you what everything looks like so far. That's what it is. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in and erase the couple pencil marks that I had. Marking my spots. I had a couple here and there. Okay, I think that's good. I think I got them all. Get rid of that whiteout remnants. Okay, cool. Yay, using my things. You know, it's funny what things you reach for, and then you forget about them, and then you want to reach for them again, you know? Anyway, okay, and last but not least, I pulled out this set of Heidi Swapp stickers. These are clear date stickers. You get 1,404 stickers, and these are foiled in gold, and I got these a long time ago off of Joann's.com. They still carry these. So, I thought I would give it more interest and add the dates in there. Okay, so, and I just have my Fiskars tweezers, as it were. My other pair is downstairs, so I'm just going to use these. And Monday is actually the 30th of December, or was. And so that's why I'm pulling out the 30. Okay. Definitely need tweezers though, because these are itty bitty. I'm so glad they had these. I mean, these are very economical. And I've had them for a while, but I've used them once, as you can see from the top row that's missing. Quite some time ago. Do you believe in my Hobonichi weeks? These are hard to get off with the tweezers. But I do need them early for placement. Because they're that small. But I think they're perfect for this. Use this one. Okay, I can do it. Okay. Yep. Just double checking, triple checking. And I'm going to go down here to the second, because I've already used that for a different week. Let me just, there. I'm just going to pull all these off, just to make it easier. That's the last one. We need the 5th. Okay. This is very precise work because they're so itty bitty. Hope you can see. Okay, good. I got a lot done today, though. So I'm happy about that. I still had a few more things I wanted to do, but there's always tomorrow. God willing. Okay. And I don't mind that if they're askew a little. It doesn't bother me. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to pull you down even farther. I think this turned out cute. So this is the monthly layout in the Hobonichi Day Free. It comes with this. So I just wanted to add a little interest to the pages with some watercolor. And on here, what I plan on using this for is when I actually release a video live. YouTube video live, so I want to track that. And then this. So I have my Studio L2E set of stamps here at the top. I think that's cute. I love the Dutch door action. Studio Calico date stamp, Studio Calico mittens, and Studio Calico snowflakes. And I love that I was able to practice hand lettering in this week. So Monday, the 30th, the 31st, and like I said, I left these on because I like the interest of that. And so this, I have a whole huge space to write things down. The 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. So this is my Dutch door action, and I hope you guys like it, you know. I'm going to back plan on these days because that way I can keep track of what I've already done. So that's that. Alright guys, I'm digging the color action of the lavender and the blue. I love having the flat wash. I love the mittens. And I hope you guys like it. If you stuck with me through this long hiatus, this marathon, if you will, of a video, I really appreciate you. And I think it turned out rather nicely. Now, the next time I go to do this, at least I'll have a better idea and I have all my measurements because I've been at this for quite some time and this video is a long one, as it were. So, thank you ever so kindly for watching. If you liked what you saw, I hope you do consider subscribing to my channel. Peace out.